Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is my quick review, the after show chit chat, honey, about love and marriage hunts of the Ville. And we know what's coming up, honey, the epic fight that we seen go down on social media in May. Well, they're just now getting around to airing what happened behind the scenes, what led up to the fight. So I feel like this episode is the start of an epic fight. I should have worded that differently. It looked weird. The start of an epic fight starts here or whatever, okay? We got Melnika all up in the mix a little bit too. So I was like, oh, Melnika was there as well. And we did not know nothing. Okay? But let's get into a quick chit chat. I hope everybody has either already watched tonight's episode or it's just here for my foolishness about the episode. I'm thinking about now having these on Sundays because I feel like not everybody has watched the episode, and because I can like do these on Sundays at like 5. Okay, but I don't know yet. But we shall see. We're gonna keep doing these, after show chit chats for this show, or we're gonna move it to Sunday to give more folks time to watch it. Okay, but y'all know first things first. If you have not done so already, please make sure that you have done what? Subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and. Okay, do not forget to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, on Twitter. Please like the video. Because if you're here, you're not liking, what's the point? Okay, if you are here and not liking, why you here for? What you around here for if you're not liking the video? So hit that like button. You can also share it on your social media. Share with whoever who follows you and whatnot. Okay, and y'all know to comment in the comment section because this is a conversation about the show between me and you and them and they and he and she and girl, look, ABCs and 1, 2, 3. Look at everybody. Okay, but y'all know I'm here where I'm at. Hi. It's late. It's 9:30 at night. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed, but I can't because we're live. Yes, my hair is down. Okay, we'll see how long, again, I will have it down for and whatnot. I went and got it done today. And because, my hair, the curls, honey, they won't last because I don't put no spritz or spray stuff in it. So the curls always just fall. So again, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got another hair down. Jaylee for the next, 4 or 5 days. Whatever. Anyway, okay, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Had a great Saturday. Well, the week's not over. I had a great Saturday because tomorrow's the weekend. So we're going to still be enjoying this time off for those of us who are off on the weekends and whatnot. Okay. But hello to all the people Okay, hello to JayBirds, to the mods, to the members, to the strangers. Hello to everybody that is here watching the live. Thank y'all to those who will be watching the replay on the later. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I ain't watch the show, but I'm here. Okay, well, thank you for being here for me. Okay, that's good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Hey y'all, I'm going on record to say the snots, not the snots, the snots are going to play in my face, and my viewership may end after this season. You know, they don't really fool me. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys, you can't really fool me because I feel like we can all see what they're trying to do. And because we can all see what they're trying to do, I don't think it's going to work. It won't work today. It won't work today. Okay, it's not going to happen. Not on my watch. Okay? Not on my watch. Or whatever. Okay? Yes, let the party start with the shenanigans. I was supposed to be live yesterday, but I feel like one, it's not much going on, in gossip and pop culture, whatever. So I could not come here yesterday with the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy the shenanigans here for this show. Tomorrow at 8-ish p.m., I'm going to be live. We're going to have some conversation and some shenanigans. Now, next Friday, I'm going to plan a whole Friday foolishness with gang night. We're going to be playing Jeopardy. The categories are going to be funny, pop culture like stuff. So the shenanigans, the word shenanigans just came because it's the word. Yeah, it reminded me, to be around here tomorrow for the shenanigans at 8 p.m. And then on next Friday, for Foolishness Friday, I'm going to actually plan a foolishness game night, gossip, pop culture night of fun for us. Okay? Yeah. Okay, hi. Mel wanted to come to fight and get airtime. She wasn't invited like she told Tisha and had her and split it out. I mean, Destiny's the place of business is a public business. And y'all are also shooting the show. So had she rented, a private location that was paid for and it was a private event that was not open to the public, I mean, I would agree. But you cannot invite somebody to your public, you're open for business to the public. I mean, that's on Destiny. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. I just watched me read 3 years ago. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing how far I've come. From 10 subs, about 3 years ago to me at 35,000 now. You know what I'm saying? I am very much so blessed and highly favored in how fast I've grown in about 3 years. Even though I've been on YouTube for 5, I've grown a whole lot since 2019. Okay. The stats. I'm over my soul his bell his bell pepper nose. I'm here for the foolishness on Sunday. Okay. Hi. Martel. Marcel was talking a lot of mess about me. We're gonna get into it all. Right. It was a public event. That's different. When someone has an event at a public space, you really can't control who comes. And not only that, I mean her location was pretty empty. So I mean she should be happy somebody else came. I'm not gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hopefully we get back to talk about Nick and the Crown. That'll be on tomorrow. That'll be on tomorrow. Okay. It's also an own event. That is true as well. That is true as well. Okay. Even showed up with her husband. Okay. Well, Well, fuck you too. You know what I'm saying? It's so early in the day, for me to be. I only been on here for. I've been on for 10 minutes, and I already gotta say fuck you to somebody. It's weird. Look. Let me explain something to y'all. If you want to go and say your opinion, that's fine. But the moment your mouth utters anything towards me, like shut up or you're done, bye, bitch. Bye. Bye, bitches. Can't leave my channel. I didn't invite you here anyway. You came here because you wanted to. Now you can leave by the same way. I don't get how y'all be on bullshit. You really be on bullshit. So, Kim Norwood, I wish you the best wherever you may go, okay? I wish you the best wherever it is you are. But what you will not ever do on God's earth, on Beyonce's internet, and on JayLeesCorner is tell me to shut the girl. Who the fuck is it? What the fuck you want to do? Who you talking to? I just don't get it. I don't get what y'all like to see me riled up. Is that what it is? Look, if you want to get cussed out by me, that's cool. I will oblige, okay? But what you won't do is make it seem as if I'm around here only for one person because what you think is your opinion and not my opinion means I have to shut up. No, what you can do is have a healthy cup, a good old healthy cup of shut the fuck up, okay? That's what you can do. That's what you can do all day. Okay? We hide your ass on my channel so you can't ever see you can type a message, but no one will see it. Okay? I don't like having to cuss y'all out. I don't like that. Y'all know I'm a peaceful person until you poke me, okay? And don't poke me on my channel, okay? But be blessed. Bye. See you never. Be blessed. Jesus said he is Lord. Okay, gotta go. Anyway, hey y'all. How y'all doing? They be coming for me and I be responding. Okay, I be responding. Yeah, we will get into Anthony. We'll get into that too. That too. Why people would act a fool at a public event, okay? You never know. You never know, okay? I don't know. Look, I don't know what be wrong with people, but people try to come. Look, I know. I look so nice and polite, and it's just like a little angel. But bitch, I'm from Detroit. Born and raised, born and bred, 313. Don't fuck with me, okay? I just have to sometimes let people know, don't play with me. Have your opinion. Have your opinion. I don't care about nobody not agreeing with me. But what you won't do is come for me in my own motherfucking house. Okay, gotta go. See you when I see you. You know. Right? What did I walk into, honey? It's always something. I'm giving folks time to get in here, but somebody came in here with some stupidness, okay? And I just had to cuss them out real quick. Don't tell me to shut up, cause I'm only for team male. I'm looking like look. Anyway, let's get into what we came here to get into, and that is love of the marriage of the Huntsville. Okay, because I just think things is happening. Okay, I think things is happening, and we're waiting for the fight. That's really what they're kind of building up to. So the fact that we have, Mel Nikki kind of be in the mix now, we know that to me, Destiny is on some shit too. Okay, to me, Destiny could have kind of restarted a fight between Mel and Martel. Okay, by making Martel think Mel around here is only talking about him and Mel Nika. Okay, but we had a couple new confessional looks. Y'all know that's the first thing I want to discuss because it's what it is. So, Marceau and Tisha Mama. Now we know since the fight that happened the fight was in May. We really have not seen or heard from Wanda since then. So in my opinion, I do think they put Wanda on some kind of hiatus, like go sit down somewhere real quick, because Wanda wasn't posting on social media. Wanda wasn't saying much or nothing. She usually was always round here talking on live all the time. Okay. But Wanda's back towards the end of this episode. Okay, that's her confessional. I don't think people realize how much Wanda and Tisha look just the fuck alike. You hear me? Just alike. Wig and all, makeup artist and all. Okay, the same. Now, Tisha's stripper dress is cute. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. I think it's too much makeup. For some reason, Tisha makeup make her look like the Cowardly Lion. I don't know why. Tisha don't need much makeup. Like Tisha is literally a natural beauty. So I hate when whoever her makeup person is puts too much makeup on her because it makes her look a little bit clownish. Okay, Tisha don't need no makeup. She's great. Okay, Marceau looked like a typical man whose clothes are wrinkled. Okay, whose clothes are wrinkled. Okay. Anyway, that's what they got on, and that's what it is. But I want them to stop putting all that makeup on Tisha. Okay, she don't need it. She don't need it. She don't need it. Who said what? We do see how the fight is starting. We're seeing how things are going on. Nightmare is low key shady and manipulative, and where I'm like, she's barely that. The weirdest thing is how much credit people give Mel when she's one person. She's one person who really we don't see that often anymore on the show. And not only that, if you don't think the Scotts are not manipulating stuff when it's for them and one of her, you know, I'm just saying, okay. We gonna kind of get into this because of what Martel said. I agree, Ms. Wanda was put in timeout because she knows she did. Kiki also looks like them. I agree. But I just feel like people like to pile on Mel, and I don't know if it's because Mel is like a lone wolf, or if people just don't like her so much that it's easier for them to blame everything on her. And the weird part is, it's not even the fact that I don't call Mel out when Mel does do shit. It's just weird that when Mel not doing shit, that's when people blame her the most. And that's when I'm like, she didn't do shit. Like this episode, what did she do? So it's weird to me how people will say, you always on Team Mel. It's like, no, but when y'all call her out for something that she did not do, why would I join that bandwagon when it does not make any sense? It's stupid. Like none of them has even filmed or talked to Mel, but all of them are talking about Mel. So how was Mel the one who was being manipulative? I'm just confused. That's the part that's weird for me. But we're gonna get through this episode scene by scene. Okay. Let's go into Tisha Martel, not Martel, Marceau. I can get their damn names, all these M's. Tisha Marceau on their damn land. Now they bought that land back in 2019. Shit still ain't built. Okay, this shit is still land. Okay, it's land, rocks, a mountain, nothing is there. Okay. But again, Marceau bring up how, because of COVID, us having to switch architect, the building is this and that. I'm like, how aren't y'all builders? I don't understand how builders are having a hard time building shit. Does that make sense to y'all? Are builders supposed to have a hard time building stuff? I don't think so. But they are. Now, Tisha brings up how, she wants Marceau and her to invest in her mom's food truck. Now, this is my thing. I am a full-fledged believer in you want to support your family. You want, like, if whatever my mama want, if I can afford to give it to her, I'm giving it to her. The difference between my mama and Tisha mama was messy as fuck. And the only reason I agree with Marceau, because I usually don't, because Marceau is an asshole, but Marceau saying that your mom, like, it's not a good business plan. Like, the fact that the mama wouldn't found a old broken down jalopy and thinks she could put a new motor in and that will be her food truck, to me sounds stupid. You can get an old truck, but get an old truck that works. Okay, get an old truck that used to actually be a food truck that no one is using. But that to me shows Ms. Why I'm not that smart. So Marceau saying, like, I do not think, helping your mom with this food truck shit makes any sense. I don't. Okay. Now Marceau, on the other hand, is trying to convince Tisha to get back in business with Martel. Okay. Oh, he's a changed man or whatever, and he's not gonna do what he used to do. We can kind of work with him. I was like, bitch, no. Okay, it's weird for me. Not how many times they're gonna visit this girl. Bed rock Flintstones, man, the Flintstones. Visiting these rocks. We've seen these rocks a few times. I would stop going to see the rocks. I really, really, really would. It's stupid. It's dumb. I would not want to waste gas. Okay, confident, successful women get it from every corner. If Mel was weak like them, they'd be running all over her. Okay, I mean, kind of how they. I'm sorry. The streets are saying this guy's really $1 million. No, is that why they ain't built that damn thing? Is that it? Teacher love expressed the house that she's the boss to Martel, which was weird to me. It's gonna take, look, they're literally building on a mountain. That's weird to me. That's weird to me. And Marceau did say it's gonna take a long time to get it done, to get it built out. And that's stupid. Okay. But right, not that was Flintstone. But I feel like they're both trying to convince each other to do something that's stupid. I don't see why they need to go back into business with Martel. Martel does not have a builder's license. What would be, this is my thing. When you joint venture with somebody, it's usually for a reason that is mutually beneficial to both parties. I don't understand what Martel is bringing to the table. So it's weird that he wants to try to tell Tisha how, we could work Martel. For what? What are you going to do? It's just one more extra ball head in the bunch, okay? And then Tisha wanted to help her mom with the food truck. I was like, Wanda ass don't need no food truck. Her hands look dirty. Wanda looked like she may not wash her hands after every time she goes to the bathroom. And I just don't want that food. I just don't, okay? But it's whatever. But, as Marceau trying to convince her for them to work with Martel, again, he's a changed person or whatever, Tisha is still stuck on the whole 20 women comment that he made a little while ago, okay? And my thing is this. If you know your husband not cheating, if you don't believe any of the lies told by whoever it may be, if you don't believe any of that stuff, what is the point of you wanting to consistently bring up the fact that a couple years ago while fighting with y'all, he said your husband dated 20 women, which I believe he's already said he did not mean to say. Okay, I believe he already said that. So why keep harping on that? Because you don't really trust your husband. I would not keep harping on a lie that someone said that we've already know he's kind of backtracked on. You keep harping on it, makes it seem like it may be plausible. Okay, but whatever. Now Marcel brings up without he was married at that point in time. He was he was caught up in what's going on or whatever, and he's no longer in that place. So he won't be, around here saying this, that, or the other. And he also brings up how Martel is not as bad as her mom. Because her mom is always on bullshit. Martel was on BS just a minute ago. And saying Martel was on BS about one, maybe two things. Wanda is always on BS about everything. But Tisha say she wants to go talk to that man herself. I was like, why? Why? I don't report on, y'all can say as much as y'all want to, what y'all heard. I ain't heard shit. I ain't saying shit. I ain't repeating shit. Ain't nobody suing me. Okay. All I heard was they got some land over there in Atlanta, not in Atlanta, some land in Alabama they ain't built on yet. That's all I know. So I don't know who gave y'all the financial records, but Jaylee ain't said nothing. Nothing. And I'm not highlighting nothing. I would not do that. Okay, but let's move on to the next conversation. Monica and Martel having a conversation. I feel like Martel and Monica conversation, it was interesting. So we know that because I ain't playing. I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? So we know that Mel talked to Kimmy. Okay. We know that Kimmy then told stuff to Destiny and Tisha. Destiny then went back to Martel and told Martel. So Martel is not having a conversation with Monica to tell her that Destiny said, that Kimmy said, that Mel said that me and you was probably messing around currently. Okay? This is literally some he said, she said, she said shit. Okay? And it's aggravating. I feel like, and also the fact that Martel mentioned in this episode that even though Destiny told him something that Mel said, that he has not talked to Mel to ask her what she said or how it went. Is weird to me. Okay. And I was like, whatever. Now, he also brings up how well Monica has done and helped rebrand him. I will say this. Since Martel got with Monica, out of 100% of him being, under control, he's about 67.7% under control. And I feel like that's because of her. I do think she seems to want him to win. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? I can see she do try to keep it about business. Okay. But I feel like, there's also some sexual innuendo vibes that sometimes go on between Monica and Martel. I mean, they currently fucking, but it's something there. And I'm like, wasn't ever a vagina and penis and penis me? I don't know. Anyway, so again, he tells her, well, I don't want you getting caught up. I don't want your husband or you hearing something and not know where it came from or whatever. I don't want you getting caught up. So, Destiny said that Kimmy said that Mel said, okay, that me and you be messing around. And she was like, what? I am shocked. I am shocked. I can't believe, because I know of Mel. She can't announce funeral. I am shocked because I work with you professionally. I can't believe this. Okay. But you know what? Hurt people. Okay. And I would never say something negative about Mel because I don't know anything about her negative. So this is a gotcha. Okay. This is why I said this was an interesting conversation. Martel has always said him and Mel nigga been friends for years. Okay, she's a good friend. Okay, how does your good friend not have nothing negative to say about the wife who you like to say sometimes was a bad wife? So she don't know nothing negative about Mel, your good friend from high school or from whatever. Okay, but again, her saying I would never say anything negative about her because I don't know anything negative about her. I said, oh, you don't. See, you have to really pay attention to what folks say on the show. Okay. She then brings up, she's like, I just don't want my husband questioning me in your relationship. Okay. Based on a rumor, you know what I'm saying, from someone else. Okay. They then discuss why Mel thought they messed around. I'm like, now why would y'all, this is going to happen. Either they had a conversation before this about her coming up, or they both are fully aware of why Mel said what she said. Because it's probably because the wedding, right? Because you did her wedding, right? I'm like, Martel, why are you asking her? You know she did the shit. You know it was her. But again, it's probably the wedding or whatever. You're saying that you was gonna plan with us or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We know how. You know what I'm saying? That must be where she got the idea that we messed around. Okay, so Melnika then. This is the thing. Melnika explains it in a way that makes Mel look negative, even though she just said, I would never say nothing negative about because I don't know nothing. I'm like, y'all be lying. Because my assistant told me that you, Martel, was trying to talk to her. Right. First he didn't remember. Then she did. Okay. So it's a lot going on. But my assistant, told me that you was checking for her. Mel then came in asking who wanted you. We said, nobody but you. I'm like, wait, but if your assistant told you that she felt like Martel was trying to holler at her, why would you act like Mel saying who checking for Martel was a crazy question? So I'm like, I be connecting dots. Just saying. She then said, and I didn't quit 2 weeks before. I quit a couple months before. And my mom took over the wedding or whatever. Really? Really? This whole scene was messy because there was Martel trying to kind of toss Mel up under the bus for a part of a storyline because now him and Melnika can be buddy against Mel. Okay. Melnika saying, I have nothing negative to say about her because I don't know anything negative. Then saying how Mel came in as if Mel was tripping, asking who checking for my fiance. And if it's the wedding planner's assistant, I'm going to check the assistant. You acting like y'all have no idea what Mel thinking about, but y'all both are connecting dots. Martel, because you planned the wedding. And Melnika going, oh yeah, my assistant said that it's all right. Martel, man, because Mel, you both up here can't remember shit. Can't remember shit. Okay. But her thing was I didn't quit 2 weeks before. It was a couple months before mom took over, but that was really it. Okay. This is what this was the gotcha. Martel then said, this is his exact word. I'm verbatim. If we haven't been sexual since high school, why would we be having sex now that you're married? So he changed it from saying if we weren't having sex because y'all fucked. Because saying if we were not having sex in high school, why would we have sex now is completely different than saying if we haven't had sex. You know what I'm saying? If we haven't been sexual since high school, why would we be having sex now that you're married? So to me, that means at one point in the past, he fucked Melnika. Because he was talking, he paused, he said, if we weren't having, If we haven't been sexual since high school, I was like, Martel be telling on himself. And then when Monica's response was, well, who cares? I'm saying, you like cheating, so who cares? I'm saying, I haven't slept with you, and they can't check for me for who I sleep with. I was like, I feel like they fucked. Not recently. I don't think they fucking now. But I do think they fucked in the past. And that's why she's always been around. And to me, that's what Mel meant. When Mel said, I feel like they used to fuck around and she's been around and they may have messed around all these years. And when someone says, why would we be having sex now? You can't say, well, who cares? They can't. What you mean, who cares? And to say you cheat, you like cheating. I was like, what married woman is like saying, yeah, you cheat, high five? I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. And I'm not knocking Mel Nika if she only messed with him before he got with Mel. And then once he got with Mel, she wasn't banging him no more. Now, if that's what happened, whatever. But how Martell said it made it seem like he fucked her in high school. And they stopped fucking around in high school. He's saying, if we have not had sex since high school, we ain't been sexual since high school, why would we be having sex now? I was like, oh, you just snitching yourself. And her not really saying, right. The response was like, who cares? I'm like, bitch, the world. You're on the show. You're on the show. Right. They probably was fuck buddies. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, Mammy Gardens. People act like when you are in your 20s and you believe the man you with and you believe he would not cheat, and then you grow up, you live life, you mature, you go through life, you then realize, okay, hindsight is 2020. Meaning, she said, all these years later, I see things differently, and I see things for what they was that I probably was just ignoring because why? Martell had my mind gone. Okay, I believe my husband or my fiance at the time, and that he wasn't doing this or that because that's just what it was. And the thing about it is Melnika admitting that the assistant did say about Martell, you know what I'm saying, want her, because that's what Mel said. I was told that Martell was trying to get at his assistant. That's what Mel said that. So Monica just confirmed that part of it for one, because she said my assistant told me that Martell wanted her. So I'm like, you acting like Mel questioning that was crazy. No, bitch, you said yours. Girl, I was like, look, I cannot. Okay. And then Martell then brings up when Martell says to Melnika that she in the past had cheated too. Well, I don't recall. I don't. I'm like, really, bitch? So they're laughing because Mel did not recall what she did. I was like, girl, no, ma'am. Melnika, I don't dislike her. I think, since she might be a good addition. I would have liked it better if her only connection right now is going to be Martell and Destiny. So to me, I feel like she's going to eventually go at Mel. I just wanted to be for a valid reason and not because Destiny said that Kimmy said that Mel said you fucking Martell now. Because I don't think she said that he fucking her now. I think she said I've always thought something was going on and they've been messing around. Martell is dumb as a box. He's dumb as a rock. He thinks he's smart, but he be telling on himself. Melnika was mad about them getting married. She tried to bust him, and Mel didn't take the info. And I feel like that's true. She said, I feel like she's always been around, but I also think her point was back then something between them happened and she did not see it until she was an adult. She's like, oh, all this time, Melnika always been around and now she around for sure. So it could have been them messing around too. But at the end of the day, what Mel said to Kimmy, we knew it would get back because it's a show. But I do feel like the way it got back to Martel made it seem as if Mel was being messy, not Kimmy brought Melnika up. And Mel just said how I do know her. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's going to get messy. Okay, it's going to get messy because that's what this show do. Now, Mel talking to her mama. Mel talking to Miss Van at the house, chillaxing, okay, at her house. So they really talking about a couple of different things. So we know Van did an interview, months ago, where they were asking her about the thing that Wanda had been saying about Mel and Martel kids. And Miss Van said, you know what? You have to sometimes ignore ignorant people or whatever, let them be and leave it be. Like, don't even concern yourself with it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, okay? And that was that. Okay, we then see her bringing up how last season we seen Tisha at that Valentine's Day event and a shirt that said Teen Wife. I'm like, I think that's Mel's shirt. I'm like, did Tisha come to the event in Mel's shirt to be funny? Because at that time, it was bullshit going on. So Miss Van, Mel's mom, posted a picture of Tisha in the shirt on her social media with a link to Mel's website because the shirt was from Mel's website. So again, that's what it was. Okay. Marceau then went and posted a photo of two Pepsi bottles with Van's name with Vanessa and then another bottle that says Scott, tying her to Mark, their brother. Now, Mark, for some reason, they will not have on the show. I think it's so funny that they refused to. The fact that they refused to film with Mark, to me, means Mark probably is a liability because they keep bringing him up but will not have him talk. That's weird to me. Okay, but Marcel posted that photo or whatever about them. So Van said Mark took that photo, sent it to her, a while ago. And then how Mark said his mama said his next wife's name would be Vanessa and it would be a great marriage or whatever. So she also said she had told that to Tisha, and Tisha also said, well, his mama did say that or whatever. Okay, boom, pow, pow. So we see the producers asking Mel, who was Mark to Maurice and Marcel? And Mel said, nope. Next question. Nope. They said, so you're not gonna answer now one. She's like, I am not gonna answer now one question about him. Because on social media, Mark be going off for no real reason, but for reason too. That's why I said it's weird that they won't, like, even the Scots won't film with him because he's involved, because he's the person who they accused of fucking with Van at the reunion. And even though Van say her and Mark were good friends, she would not say that was her boyfriend. She would not say they were dating. She says that was my friend. We were really good friends. That's what it is. And I don't know if I fully believe that title-wise. I think Van and Mark messed around in some capacity, and Van just never looked at him as her boyfriend. But I do believe, you know what I'm saying, that they messed around. But I feel like because of how he is, Van will never admit to it. And I just be like, ooh, Marcel has a vendetta against her. And it is weird because this is what I feel like. I feel like I'm gonna leave that when we get on Tisha and Martel conversation. But I feel like I do not get why he posted that and tried to make it seem as if Van wanted to be a Scott. I was like, the way Mark acts, she could still be one. I think Van actively don't want to be dealing with Mark. Mark wants to be with them. Okay? I mean, Mark wants to be with her. Period. Period. Right. Miss Van is a grown woman who could have had fun or not. She admits to being real good friends with him. I'm like, look, people have good friends who they do not consider a boyfriend. So I feel like if Miss Van is saying we were good friends, I feel like that's her saying I don't have to explain shit to y'all. Not a damn thing. And I'm not saying on any level that I believe the Scots version of things. I feel like the Scots are putting 20 on 10 just to be assholes. I fully feel like because they have it out for Belle and her mama, that they will consistently put 20 on 10. And I think it's pathetic, truthfully. Okay? So, again, but again, Mel not going to answer, not no question about, because Mark, when that whole fight happened, even before the fight, Mark would be on IG doing lives, being completely out of order about Mel and her mama. Completely out of order. So, for Marceau to post that picture to kind of shade Van was stupid to me, because your wife wore a shirt of her, like you wore a shirt that is from Mel, her line, and her mama posting this. That was free promotion for Mel. You're stupid. You're dumb. So it was stupid to me that they tried to make it seem as if Van was the one being messy, whatever. Okay. Now, Vanessa said she was pissed off at Martel because at the reunion, the last reunion, when the Scots, Tisha and Marcel, tried to insinuate that Miss Van had a deep relationship with Mark. And Miss Van kept saying, well, no, we were good friends. And Martel jumped in defending the Scots, saying, well, wasn't you and him hanging out a lot when you drive hours to see him or whatever? And Mel said he will also travel to see her. They were friends. So Van, I was very upset with Martel because Martel knew the truth and he still tried to side with the Scots against me at that reunion, and I don't know why. And Mel said because he thinks the Scots is going to help him rebuild his shit. And I'm like, that's true. That's true. And Van said, and they all are trying to band together to take you down. I'm like, that's true. Both of their statements are true. Martel 100% wants to be on the good end of the Scots because he ain't got no fucking license to build, and he know he can't be nowhere near Mel's business. And Van is also right in they want to take you down. Hence why all of a sudden everybody else is against Mel. Solely because it really all starts back from Mel and Martel's marriage, them divorced and going through all that bullshit. Everyone saying some bullshit about each. It was not just Mel saying shit. Everyone was saying shit about each other. And now they all feel like, let's just gang up on Mel. The gotcha be Mel is able to handle all of that. Just saying. Just saying. Because no one's innocent. No one's innocent. But a lot of them try to blame Mel for shit. But I'm like, oh, you motherfuckers had a hand in it. Everybody had a hand in what happened. Everybody had a hand in the demise of the friendship. Everyone. But when the dust settled, more people chose to go against Mel because mainly Mel said, fuck y'all. I'm going to do me. I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep working or whatever. And I don't care. And I think no one likes that. And now everyone wants to make it seem as if we are just as good as her, business wise or whatever, which they are. I'm like, it really should not be a competition. But I feel like when things start to get better, Tisha and Marceau pull up old shit that rehash his fights and rehash his shit. And then when Mel and Destiny fell out, that made Tisha feel confident. Oh, I now have somebody with me to go at Mel. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Anyway, so we then see we see Martel meet up with Tisha. Because Tisha just has to meet up with Martel to exert her dominance. Okay. But I want y'all to first take a second and like the video. Had to get some water. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, so Martel meeting up with Tisha at Black. I'm sure they cut this up, probably. But the fact that when Martel walked in, that her first question that we saw her ask was, "Oh, so how your ex mother-in-law?" I was like, now you are fully aware that Martel is barely on good terms with Mel. Why would you ask him about Miss Van? You want to know why? Because she's messy. There is no reason for Tisha to ask Martel about Mel mama unless you want to do what? Be messy. Okay? Now Martel said initially, I'm not gonna bring up Miss Wanda because Mel already said that she gonna, handle that. Okay, so I don't have to bring up Miss Wanda, whatever. I can be here to have that conversation. Okay. But Tisha bringing up Miss Van, I'm like Tisha on that bullshit. Okay. How your ex mother? I was like, Then what she bring up? The photo that she posted. Tisha, the fact of the matter is Martel and Mel not on exceptionally great terms. So why do you think people who think, anybody who thinks that somebody else has an issue with Mel wants to sit up there and have a Let's Dog Mel session with them. The same way Destiny went to Martel about what Kimmy said that Mel said, and when Martel did not take the bait, she did, he ain't take the bait. And in this scene, Tisha, who feel like, he has an issue with Mel. So maybe we can have a Let's Bash Mel session here. And again, Martel did not take the bait. Because why are you here talking to Martel about Miss Van? Well, because Van posted a photo of me wearing Mel's shirt. And it could not have possibly been a positive. And Martel said, but if you wore the shirt and it's her daughter's shirt, it's her promoting the shirt. The fact that Martel was like, that's all it really was. And we know he an asshole. We know he an asshole. Okay. And even he was like, it was just promotion. Because Van is shady. She like to act like, again, you want to talk to somebody who you think will help you bash Mel. Because if you told Marceau, I want to meet with Martel to discuss him working with us again, what does Martel ex-mother-in-law have to do with that? Even the fact that Martel said, "Well, I saw her at Mel's event when she did at the hosting event, and it was good." She still tried to get him to like say some little sneaky shit, and for her to say it could not have possibly been a positive thing for her to post the picture of me, in the shirt. I said, well, why did you wear the shirt? If you feel like you wore a Mel shirt, and if Mel mama posting you and her daughter's shirt with a link to the website to buy the shirt was not a possible positive moment, then what was the reason you wore the shirt? You wore it because you want to show that Mel had a shirt that said teen wife and she was no longer a wife. So you wore it being shady. But you made her some money because by you wearing the shirt, people went and bought the shirt. So folks love to say or point out how Mel is this and Mel is that. I want y'all Mel be on bullshit people to tell me, why did Tisha wear a shirt that Mel made on the show, but got mad at Mel mama for reposting the shirt with the link to get it? Why was that? Can somebody let me know? Because I'm confused. And for Martel to say it was just her promoting her daughter's shirt, and for Tisha's response to be, it could not have possibly been a positive post because Van is shady. Well, Tisha, what the fuck is you? Because you would never see me in a shirt made by someone I don't fuck with. And we know clearly Tisha does not like Mel. Period. Tisha wore that shirt to be funny because Mel is no longer a wife, but has teen wife shirts. But Tisha is a wife. And you are now trying to make it an issue that her mama posted the shit. Why did you wear the shirt, Tisha? You don't see 50 Cent out here wearing Sean John because 50 Cent don't fuck with Diddy. You don't see Dame Dash currently wearing Rockefeller. He don't fuck with Jay-Z. You don't see Nene wearing House Fraction. She don't fuck with Bravo. So no one can sit up here and tell me that Mel is sneaky. She be on some bullshit. But y'all are ignoring Tisha wearing a teen wife shirt of her enemy. Someone we know she don't like. And I'm not saying that Mel also don't like Tisha, because we know that to be true. But we don't see Mel wearing anything. Tisha don't own shit that she can wear. My point is, someone wearing the clothing of someone they don't rock with is to be funny. And to be more funny, her mama reposted you in her daughter's shit and made money off of you being petty. So miss me with the bullshit of, you know what I'm saying, Mel is the master manipulating person on the show. She isn't. Because not only Tisha got that shirt, wore that shirt, got mad at Van for posting that shirt, then had her husband post some shady shit about Mel's mama. But Mel is the one. Mel has barely been on the season because she don't want to feel with nobody. And everybody around here say Mel is the culprit. Mel did this and Mel. I'm like, when? And so folks who say you always team Mel, I just call out the hypocrisy bullshit that y'all don't be picking up on. But when Mel do some shady shit, please believe I call her out too. But she ain't did shit shady yet. So I want folks to remember you have to look past the stuff they put in your face. Because if you don't, you won't get it. And so this is the kicker. So again, we already heard what happened. Okay, Tisha wore a shirt, Van posted a shirt, Tisha met. Tisha is now talking about it to who? Mel's ex-husband. Because Tisha don't talk to Mel. I'm sure she also does not talk to Martel. So what Tisha do know is they be at odds. So yeah, let me go to her ex-husband who also be beefing with her, and maybe he and me can sit around here and talk shit about her. But Martel did not take the bait. So before y'all come out here, you on your Mel's side. I'm not, but I can call a spade a spade. When the spade, I can't talk about what Mel did. She not around here that much because she booked and busy, and she don't have to film with them. That's no tea or no shade. That's just facts. The show Coleslaw was they use they use Mel's likeness. They are consistently speaking on Mel when she ain't here. Just saying. Anyway, so Tisha goes on a whole rant about Vanessa was always she met up with Martel to discuss him wanting to join back in to that fucking scope business shit. She's talking to this man about Mel Mama posting a shirt. She's now bringing up how when when Mel's mom Van worked at Scope years ago, and was friendly with Mark, and she would always talk to me about Mark or whatever. Mark. Van sent me a photo of her name, and Mark. She said Van is the one who sent the pop bottles. We call it pop. The pop bottles with the name on it. So she said Van sent that, not Mark sent it. So now you want to sit with Martel to discuss his ex-wife mama, your husband brother, and how they used to allegedly mess around 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago. But Mel is the one out here. Really? And the fact that Martel like, oh, really? Wow. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Martel, for the first time, was really like not even involved in the bullshit. So for all y'all Mel haters or Scott lovers, miss me with the BS of people like to ignore what Mel do, when the truth is y'all like to ignore what Scots do. And because she has the majority ownership of Scope, Martel has to go through Tisha. Tisha used this as I'm the mama, I'm the boss, you have to go through me. And to do that, she brought up Mel mama, her husband brother who allegedly was messing around with Mel mama, and in order to get Martel on board. Even seeing how Vanessa was trying to be Scott 2.0, and Martel, oh, this is some shit. Martel could have easily joined in on the bashing of Mel, bashing of Miss Van, but he didn't take the bait. I appreciate, for one time, Martel sticking on task and like, I'm just here to get back in Scope. And I go Tisha, I'm the majority shareholder, whatever I'm saying. So I'm in charge now. It ain't how it used to be. And I bought it out because she said I bought it out because I wanted to be able to make decisions. That's fine. He said, that's cool. I can take it. I can take whatever from you. And I want to be sure that you don't be around here. Because before you said, I was like, girl, please don't bring up 20. You said, I'm like, girl, again, Tisha is 20 women. Comment. I need her to get over it. You either are fully aware that your husband never fucked around with 20 women, and what Martel said don't matter to you. We've already had that discussion. The fact that we seen Martel apologize to your son about saying it should have squashed it for you. And that was what, 2-3 seasons ago? Stop bringing it up. Okay? Stop bringing it up. And Martel said, and laughed a little bit, that he no longer holds things in, let things linger where he blows up. I don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? If it's an issue, I address the head on, and that's it. But to me, Tisha showed how messy and underhanded she is by trying to have a messy conversation about Mel and her mama with Mel ex-husband. The reason people got so mad at Destiny last season kept going to Mel's ex-husband. Friends do not discuss issues with their friends with that person's ex-husband. That doesn't happen. You're right. She tried to ruin my marriage. Your mama has done more damage to your marriage than Martel or Mel could ever do. Because your mama had you questioning your husband. Your mama. Tisha's still trying to find out what Martel knows. When Mel asked her all those years if she really wanted to know, been in the back of her head, been in the back of her mind all the time. Because the fact that she has not let it go lets us know she ain't let it go. That's on her. But again, I get aggravated that people make it sound like when I call out sound bullshit that don't make no sense. You on team there? I am team JayLeesCorner. But Martel saying to Melnika, we ain't fucked around since high school. Why would we have this now when you're married? Tisha going to Martel to have a rant fest about Mel and Mel mama. Destiny going to Martel to lie and make it seem like Mel brought up Melnika and then said he and Melnika are currently messing around when that ain't what Kimmy said, proves my point that it do seem like people, Tisha, Destiny, Marcel, are trying to go at Mel and Mel just not falling for it. She's not dealing with it. She's not addressing it. Because hindsight is none of them are saying any of that shit to them. None of it. And the fact that Kimmy told that to Destiny and Tisha, and we have not seen her yet meet back up with Mel to tell Mel, hey, I shared that information with them. The fact that Martel has not told Mel yet that, Destiny said, whatever, I don't like. But I also like that it doesn't seem like he's being messy yet. Not yet. But we know, shit is going to hit the fan later. Okay? Right. Mel has moved on. Mel has moved on. In my opinion, Martel is just now trying to move on. But I feel like petty ass, messy ass Martel is gonna come back around because he gonna feel like what folks are saying about about Mel is true. And I think that's a place where a part of their issues may come back up. And not only that causes an issue between Melnika and Mel. Well, no, look, this isn't even about who Martel cheating and breaking up his home is fact. But that don't have nothing to do with what you got going on right now. No one is making him be innocent. But what Martel's cheating is no longer the story. Because that has happened. It has played its way out. They are divorced. So we can't keep harping on that either. Because if the fans keep harping on he cheated, he wasn't shit, we know that. We know that. But that story, his book closed. The book closed once Mel divorced him and moved on from him and then blocked him until he started respecting her and her boundaries. And now that they are trying to co-parent correctly, we can't keep going back to him cheating. Because Martel cheated, that baby's like 2. You know what I'm saying? And Martel is allowing them to bash Mel. I partially agree. I feel like Martel is allowing them to say how they feel. I think he's like, okay. Because he can't stop them from saying shit. What he can do is not join in on it. Usually, Martel will join in on whatever negative things they be saying. We haven't seen that this season. And seen. The most we'll see him say is, I can't believe, you know what I'm saying, Mel will do that. But I appreciate that we see he's not currently joining in. Now, again, we know for a fact that shit is about to get worse. We know that. But in these past 2 episodes, I like the fact that Martel is not joining in on the bullshit. He's allowing them to say whatever and is not joining in on the bashing. I give him an A for effort. I'm sorry, an E for effort. I said A or E for effort. That's really it. I didn't watch night. They dragging these episodes for it. I feel like they are not dragging. I feel like we're seeing what led up to the fight. Because the fight that happened, that I think I'm going to probably repost the live we did when it happened after the fight episode airs. But the fight that happened on live, you know, to have the different lives of all the people, they're having to now backtrack to show what happened. And I think it's because they couldn't just come back with the fight. They couldn't come back with the fight. I also feel like we have to allow the story to play out as if we did not see the fight already. That fight live was amazing. That's how I'm gonna repost it. Because it was raw, uncut shit. It was a lot of footage to get through, a lot of things to break down. It's like 4 hours. It's like 4 fucking hours. But I liked being able to show everyone's perspective. Mel's perspective, Stormy's perspective. We had Mel's live, we had Stormy's live, we had Wanda's live. So breaking all that down, was amazing. Okay. So I think these episodes that we're seeing now is them showing what led up to the fight, what happened, up to that moment or whatever. Okay. Let me see. I forgot what I was at, honey. Anyway, but she said I'm the boss. If you want to go back in, I'm gonna be the boss or whatever. Okay. Martel then brings up Marceau posting the picture on the picture about Vanessa on the page. The fact that Martel brings up how was it Martel or Marceau? Oh no, wrong thing, girl. Yeah, no. Next thing I forgot the guys. The guys meet up. I was talking to them much. Okay, the guys met up. Okay, and with them all meeting up, Martel brings up how him and Mel are co-parenting well right now. How he also met with Tisha. It went well. Okay, and so fine. Martel brings up Marceau posting the picture of Vanessa on the page. Okay. Now, Marceau says how, well, Van's post wasn't supportive. The fact that Marceau was saying Van posting Tisha in Mel's shirt with a link to Mel's website wasn't supportive. How? Again, I don't understand how your wife wearing a shirt that Mel made, that Mel sells on her website, her mama posting a picture of her in the shirt that she wore on TV with a link to buy the shirt. How is that being messy? If your wife wasn't being messy wearing it in the first place, because your wife was trying to insinuate Mel makes these shirts called Teen Wife, but Mel is no longer what? A wife, but I'm a wife. So your wife was being messy by wearing it. Okay, he then said Van posting the Teen Wife shirt was supportive about marriage. Then me posting her and Mark's name on them bottles was also supportive of marriage, because it'd be Van. I was like, nigga, no. Marceau bring up how Van has been lying about being just friends with Mark forever. How Vanessa had been paying Mark child support because she was in love with Mark. I was like, bitch, what? Now, Martel could have shut shit down if he wanted to, but Martel did sit up there and let Marceau bring up shit about the mama-in-law. Okay. And I'm like, I don't understand men sitting around gossiping and chit-chatting, jaw-jacking about women. I don't, y'all around here playing fucking bowling or bowling, I don't know, either bowling or football or whatever. But y'all discussing, male mama is crazy to me. Right. Tisha around here wearing male shirt and don't have her own fucking shirt that's her own fucking liquor, or her own champagne, or her own club. You chose to wear something. That's what I always say. When you are out here doing your own thing, and you are not promoting your own self, when you align yourself to shade somebody else, sometimes you end up promoting them, i.e. Bishop Robbery. Bishop Robbery out here trying to down talk Larry Reedham and King Jives, but every time people watch you, you bring them up, more people go to their site and watch their shit. So you cannot be out here trying to shade and speak down upon other people. Just saying someone's name is promoting them, because it makes folks go look at what you're talking about. That's why here on JayLee's Corner, I talk about myself because I want to promote me. And that does not mean that I do not support or want others to grow. But when you try to discuss other people, it do send people other places. Tisha tried to be funny, it backfired. And because of that backfiring, Marceau tried to then shade Mel Mama. And then trying to have this whole narrative of, well, Van fucked around with Mark. So what? They both grown. Right. And Marceau, this is the thing. It was between the women. It was between Mel, Tisha, and Ms. Van. And Marceau should not have stepped in. But I also feel like they're making it seem as if the post was negative against Tisha, and it wasn't. So it's stupid and it's dumb, okay? But it also shows how much Tisha and Marceau don't like Mel or her mama. So much so that you like to consistently bring up Mel Mama allegedly fucking with your brother. You saying how Vanessa was lying about being just friends with him, that she was paying his child support. Your wife also saying that Ms. Van was always talking about Mark back at Scout. Or she was called Scout. So y'all both up here trying to just attack Ms. Van's character, which in hindsight is them trying to hurt Mel. Because the one way to get at somebody is to speak about their mama. That's the crazy part. Okay? That's the crazy part. Now we then see the reopening of Madani. Okay, Destiny's. It's a beauty supply store. I think so. So she's having. So this is the day. This is the day of the fight. Okay, this is the day of the fight, and we on episode 4. And it looked like next week we will get the backstory of what happened with the fight. I'm pretty sure the fight episode is going to be about 3 parts. So next week will probably be Mel getting there, and that's it. I do not think we're going to get the actual fight between Martel and the guys until the very, very end, which will then carry over until the next episode. So episodes 5 and 6, in my opinion, will probably be, the fight shit. But again, her reopen of Madani, and this is, I'm not trying to talk shit about a black business, but I feel like she has had so many openings of her store. Just stop. A lot of stuff happened when COVID happened. You know what I'm saying? COVID did literally ravage a lot of small businesses or whatever. So I'm not negating that she probably has some whatever, but I also feel like she had that same bullshit happening before COVID. And you do not have to keep having openings. And this is the kicker. You keep having the openings on the show and nobody shows up. That's the gotcha. Nobody reached out. Because it's like, it wasn't the fact that they was all able to come in, get a good parking space up front. I'm like, ain't nobody there? Who do your promotion? I feel like when you are on a major show, because at the end of the day, Love and Marriage Huntsville is a hit show. As much as it aggravates us, it's a hit show. And for her to be on a hit show, on a hit network, because OWN has became a hit network. We all watch OWN. That's why we here tonight on Saturday night at 11 p.m. Okay? For her to have a reopening of Madani, and it ain't nobody really there. And I'm like, also, why are y'all dressed up like y'all going to a cocktail party? Y'all at a beauty supply store. To me, Marceau, who came in like some jeans, shorts, and a t-shirt, I'm like, that's what I would have worn. Destiny is in this cocktail dress, full glam, heels, okay, teaching a 2-piece, cute outfit, cute, you know what I'm saying? That's Kimmy, cute, okay. You know what I'm saying? Maurice is in the suit, you know what I'm saying? For what? For what? I was confused, okay? And I'm not saying that she should not celebrate her store being open, but I mean, do that once it's actually open, you're making some money, it's customers coming in. This is 100% true. Everybody believes they're supposed to be an entrepreneur, and the truth is, everyone cannot be entrepreneurs. And the thing about it is that I think for Destiny, she don't have the attention span right now, the money right now, and she opened up a store at the worst time. And I feel like when all else fails, she has some kind of opening for a store. I'm like, her, the store is opened. Why you keep opening it? For what? Contestant Scott. I'm like, what? The fact that only one couple from Married to Medicine showed up. Contestant Scott was also there, dressed up in also a suit and cocktail attire. I was like, what is going on? To me, she did not even market this right. Because when the only people at your store are the cast and maybe their cousins, that's stupid because they can't spend money. The fact that you did not ask them to post a bio on their social media to make sure that when the cameras were rolling, your store was full of people shopping. Okay, so by the end of the episode, the shelves would have been empty to show that you're a business. A whole business. I just seen stupidness. So I want to try to block this person. Hold on, y'all. You will not be around here ERing, okay? You will not be around here ERing. So I feel like we should not see any more from the ER people, okay? Because I was like, I just saw that. Okay. Anyway. But she keep having this for no reason. Girl, not another one. What? Girl. That's all right, y'all. I'm hiding people. And as y'all, I see y'all catch it too. So I'm reporting people as as I see stuff. Anyway, but she round here on some B of the S. Okay. Having stuff for I feel like Destiny don't have nothing else to show us. So let me bring you off of this building I pay money for, but I ain't making no money from. Where's the I don't care about people having events where the only people there are the cast. Like, and not to compare apples to oranges, but even for Black, their restaurant. When we see Tisha and Martel at Black, it be actual people there who, are supporting the business. It's also some of the cast be there, but you see patrons at Black, getting shit, okay? When Mel had her Seventh Heaven event last season, you seen other people there besides just the cast. But for Destiny, when she has this shit, the whole thing, it don't be nobody but the cast. Not no customers. Her girl, where's the people? What's the people? Now the fact that why not? Because first of all, she said, I am proud of the vendors I have here today. Okay, I have my cousin makeup line here. Okay, I have Tisha daughter's nail polish here. Okay, I have something called mocktails with mommy here, and then we had wine and food truck with no truck. Those are the vendors you had for your reopening for Madani. You didn't have you're a beauty supply. Again, you are on a nationally syndicated show on season 5. You mean to tell me you couldn't get any vendors who wanted free promotion? Nobody in Alabama wanted to come for free promotion. You not no hairline. Like, who you get your weed from? Who do you get your weed from? Whoever you get your weed from, did not, girl. When I said your cousin makeup line and Tisha daughter's nail polish line, are any children there to buy nail polish? I'm just saying. Like, when I come on my lives, I'm like, if y'all not talking to me, I'm not going to be on live because ain't no point. I'm not here to talk to myself, but I want to talk to myself. I would record on a private video and post the shit as a premiere. No one should have a live event and no one is there to interact with what you're doing because you did not promote it right. Which is why now when I go live, I'm like, look, every night around 9 o'clock, I'm gonna be live. Come on, I'm promoting myself so folks know when to come and see me. You have a whole brick and mortar store where it wasn't no customers on camera, nothing. Even a few folks we saw wasn't shit in my opinion for a show and a cast member of a nationally syndicated show. I'm not knocking Destiny. I'm saying, girl, get your shit together. I would not have been in a goddamn cocktail dress and heels. I would have been in some cute jeans, some cute sneakers, a cute Madani shirt. So when the customers came in, I can help them shop. I'm not walking around here with my hand around my belly because I ate a burger probably and I got a little pooch. No, I would have been comfortable walking around here promoting my brand and my business. The fact that Tisha wasn't there in a black shirt to promote what? Her lounge is crazy to me. Marcel was smart. Marcel came in and he had bottles of their wine. What the fuck are you talking about? The job block AA. I'm like, how are they smoking weed? Let me go around here. And, you know, because hiding people are blocking people. This means you can know you have lost the privilege of commenting. You can still watch me, but you've lost the privilege of commenting. Okay. Anyway, back to the bullshit. But again, to me, you planned this shit and it didn't even come off right. I did not like what she was wearing. I felt like it was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Well, Marcel was like, I can't dress the right way. Because he was the only one, like, kind of, I'm like, it's a beauty supply store. It's right. Why did Martel not have a thing to, for his wine? Why not? Don't block R. R comment a lot, and I ain't seen nothing crazy that R put up. The mods have it, y'all. I think it's enough mods in here, so we good, y'all. We good. But opinions are open. You just can't say nothing stupid. I ain't see R do nothing. Okay. But Marcel was the only one who I felt like came looking like common sense of a beauty supply store. Okay, came in a pair of shorts, t-shirt. He brought his wine to sit out or whatever. I'm saying it's okay, Mom. It's okay, love. And that was really it. That was really it. Right. This reopening, okay, of Pink of Madani to me seemed like a bunch of bullshit. And y'all standing around and you not like, why are y'all not walking around by the products? Why are we not seeing what you offering? What's going on? What's happening? Okay, so it was some B of the S. And I always say, when you have the eyes on you and the attention on you, you have to take that shit and run. Look, you're taking a run. And you can't stand around there, holding yourself because you want a goddamn cocktail dress and heels at your beauty supply. Right. Did not have her song playing. Not at all. Why not even have a picture of your song saying download my single? Nothing. 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 Now, Wanda, who pulled up, honey, with her food truck without no truck, okay, outside, no one helping Wanda. Okay, Wanda, like, y'all gonna help me? No, Wanda put up her own car, okay, unpacking all her stuff for the food truck of it all. And the fact that Marcel and Tisha pulled up beside Wanda, and Marcel did not help Wanda do Marcel, like, I ain't helping her do shit. I was like, that's your mother-in-law. That's your mother-in-law. And she older. You not gonna help? He was like, hell no. Marcel ain't shit, okay? But Wanda outside unpacking that goddamn car because she ain't got nothing else to do. Okay, now we do see, Melnika and Martel talking to Destiny, okay? Because again, Destiny not doing much of nothing besides sitting around looking around, okay? Now, Martel said, well, did you invite Mel? And she said, Melnika's right here. Did you invite Melody? She then walks away. And when she walks away or whatever, we then see Mel's G-Wagon, which I'm pretty sure she had wrapped in gold because it's gonna be what it gotta be fancy, pulling up. So again, for those of us who saw this shit that happened months ago, okay, we all saw that it happened. We all was like, wow, I can't believe it. We all know where it's going. Now, to the people who said earlier on, Mel wasn't invited. This wasn't Mel's event. Why was she even there? Why did she come? She shouldn't have been here. How did you get here? Okay, all that stuff. I feel like it was a public event. Not only that, I feel like producers, in my opinion, I think producers wholeheartedly push that shit to be a lot. Okay? A lot of stuff that we did not know it was supposed to be. And the fact of the matter is, I think everyone is always aware that Mel is going to probably come to an event that's at a public place. I think had it been something maybe at Black, I don't think Mel would have came. I think she's too at odds with Tisha. But when Mel said she heard that she was having an event, that Destiny was, okay, it was the opening, the reopening of Madani. And she wanted to support. And so she came with Stormy. I was like, okay. Because in my opinion, I don't think, from what we saw happen, Mel did not even really get into it with Destiny, it seems. What we do know is that the altercation came when she saw Ms. Wanda face to face and checked Ms. Wanda about what Wanda said about her kid, the kids. And I also feel like Destiny probably felt like, I'm not going to invite Mel because Mel might say no. And I don't want to be crushed. I don't want her thinking I want her here. I think she always hoped Mel would come and they could work things out. I truly believe Destiny wants to be cool with Mel. I also think while she feel like that, she know Mel right now ain't fucking with her. And so she's okay to be buddy-buddy with Tisha. But I don't fully believe that Destiny actively does not want to be around Mel or whatever. I think production said everybody has to show up for this event. I also feel like a part of me feel like they thought this would restart everyone getting along. I think they thought if we get everybody together in one place, shit can be worked out. I think shit went left when Mel and Wanda got into it, and that ruptured everything. Because Mel and Wanda got to fighting, Martel, Marceau, Maurice got to fighting, and the shit just imploded. But I also feel like the reason it imploded was because of all the shit happening that we're seeing in these first 4 episodes. These little nuggets of shit that's happening, it was blowing shit up. And the fact that nobody is addressing the fact that Mel's main issue when she came to this event was somebody speaking on her 1 or 2-year-old child. At the end of the day, from what we know, Mel didn't care about what anybody was saying about her or Martel. Her point was, keep my kid's name out your fucking mouth. That's it. And I will always ride for a parent who was riding for their children when we've seen Ms. Wanda be completely disrespectful towards the children. What anybody say about an adult, on most days is fair game because it's adults versus adults. Mel is not even checking anybody on anything they said about her, about Martel, about her mama. She's checking them on y'all spoke on my children. And the fact of the matter is the live that Wanda did, it is not we heard Wanda. No, Wanda said shit on live. Fully said on live, Mel need to go find her baby daddy. Even though she was saying that in response to Mel saying grown ass Tisha, grown ass father was in her DM. Wanda taking that back to Mel finding her kid daddy or her kids are 10 and under. Because I think Tank is the oldest boy. Is Tank the oldest? I think the daughter's oldest. But the kids are all like maybe 11 and younger. And speaking on someone's children, not a teenager that's like 17 who was talking shit. No, I mean kids who ain't said shit about you, your mama, your daughter, your husband, nothing. And Wanda has consistently made it her business to mention Mel's kids. And I'm sorry, Mel and Martel's kids. And last time when we seen Martel check Wanda last time, I felt was fair game. I feel like Mel saying Tisha grown ass because Tisha's 40. So Mel speaking on Tisha Daddy to me is fair game. Wanda speaking on Mel and Martel is fair game. They're adults. You know what I'm saying? But once you say, hey, go find your baby daddy, insinuating that Martel may not be the father of Sugar Mama, and saying that at a time when Martel was being an asshole, making it seem as if like Mel cheated in the marriage before, had just had a baby with somebody else. So saying things to imply that my child, that I don't know my child father, Bitch, keep my kid's name out your mouth. So I fully feel like, and I saw someone earlier say Mel went there to cause shit. She went there for whatever reason, but once she saw Miss Wanda, she handled that ass. The same, I would have done the exact same thing. If somebody, if a grown adult who I'm beefing out with, and you speak of my kids, when I see you, my first words gonna be, keep my kid's name out your mouth. And if they want to persist to speak negatively about my children, and if we get closer and closer and closer in proximity, and my hands make this, you know what I'm saying, reach out and touch somebody's hands, make this world a better place. If you can, you know what I'm saying, if I just happen to reach out and touch, I warned you, I asked you to stop talking about my kids. You didn't want to. And what happened. And the reason it got worse is because you had Wanda, her daughter Tisha, Tisha's husband Marcel, Marcel's brother Maurice, Maurice's wife Kimmy. Okay, not to mention Wanda's cousin was there. I saw him in the preview. Okay, you also then have Destiny who's there. Okay, you got Melnica who's there. Okay, so the only people it seemed like was on the same team about the action of keep our kid's name out your fucking mouth was Mel and Martel. And now knowing that at this time, Mel don't even know that Kimmy told them that she said he might be fucking around with Melnica. Melnica there too. You know what I'm saying? So we are seeing stuff in these first 4 episodes that we did not know leading up to the fight that we all see happened on the thing. So next week's show, that's when we're supposed to see, you know, the actual fight of what happened. Now look, I'm going to repost this shit. I'm going to repost it. Oh, this was only an hour and a half? Good. I thought it was longer. So I'm going, and when did I do 4 hours? Something else was 4 hours. I can't remember what it was. So I'm going to repost this after the fight stuff happened, because we don't know how much of footage they're going to put in. Y'all slow. This is not talking about a kid. This is talking about the poor judgment of or hoish ways of an adult. Talking about a child is if Wanda would have said Sugar Mama is ugly. Oh, the long ones was DL and Monique. Okay, because I'm like, that shit, Lord Jesus, it was like what? Okay. So, yeah. I'm gonna replay this shit. Not today, y'all. Not today. I'm not gonna do that today. But just, you know, the fact that it was so much going on. Okay, it was so much going on that this is from May 28th. So this is the day the fight actually happened. I know there's no sound. It would be no sound. Okay. So, you know, it went from Mel popping on the live, and, you know, we ain't know to Mel getting back on the live, going off, and we like, what happened? We don't know what happened. Okay. To just everything, the whole fight, her having to chase Martel down the street. Okay. To say, so again, Mel phone was catching, you know, some of the stuff going on. We ain't know all what it was. Okay, her having to chase him again. When this shit happened, We was like, what the fuck is going on? Because nobody knew what happened. No one knew why they were all together. No one knew who he was fighting with. No one knew nothing. Because the lives that they had, it was so much going on. No one knew what was happening at all. And the footage just came up because Mel was on live. And then after Mel was on live, Stormy, who was leaving the event, was on live. Okay? And then after Stormy was on live, driving home, not saying what happened. Okay? We then had, was it Wanda? I'm trying to see what else we have on here. We then had Wanda phone who was on live and recording shit. So again, it was a whole bunch of mess. Okay? And I was like, Lord Jesus Christ. Okay. But I mean, at the end of the day, we just have to wait to see what they show. Because I feel like, you know, there's so much that we're missing that I just want to know what happened. I want to know what happened. I want to know what part will they get that we did not see from the lives. Are they going to fully address the fact that Mel's whole point was stop speaking on my kids? That was all. You know what I'm saying? And that's what anybody ever really wanted. And the fact that Mel was on live first, because her issue was Wanda is always going live speaking about my kids. So let me go live and check her about my kids. And because we now know they were shooting. I can't wait to wrap my hair up. They were shooting the show. So production made her get off live to finish shooting the show. And then when she came back on, shit went left. And to this day, we didn't know what happened in between her getting off live, her getting back on live, talking to Martel, tussling with the men, and everything after that. You know what I'm saying? Everything after that. Okay. Don't make us wait. Well, you can always go, and the video is on my channel. It's still there. Go scroll all the way down to May 28th. Footage of Martel and physical altercation on Love Him. It's there. Like, the video is not taken down. You can actively watch this. I'm not making y'all wait, but because I don't think there's a point in sharing it now when, you know, the episode is supposed to air then. You know what I'm saying? So, but you can still look. The video is literally still there. Still there. Okay. Now, what I may try and do is try to find Wanda's live and cut it down, because Wanda's live was just a live recording from like her pocket. And so if we are able to have a conversation about what the show shows, because the fight is going to be 2 episodes. We're not going to get, to me, we're not going to get the full fight next week. We aren't. Mel gonna show up. We're gonna see the inside. We not. The end of next week's episode is gonna probably be when Mel go out there to check Wanda. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what's gonna be. So, you know, I'm already knowing, okay, it's gonna probably be a 2-part thing. Let me already get my video ready to repost, and then be like, okay, this is what happened that day. You know what I'm saying? Because this was such a out the blue moment. Mel was running to catch Martel. Her titties was out because she was just running with her phone in her hand. Okay. And that was how unedited, unscripted that fight happened, because Mel would have never been running in an outfit that her boobs will pop out of, and she did not even realize it because it was things going on. You know what I'm saying? Even on Wanda Live, the fact that we were able to hear Maurice and Marcel talking from wherever they were, and the phone was in her pocket. The fact that when Stormy went live, her mama was saying stuff because her mama was close. So yeah, it was all this little nugget stuff that we got then that we're just now about to get, you know what I'm saying, a different part of it now. But anyone who feel like what Miss Wanda said was more about Mel and or Martel and not directly at the child is still missing the point. You should not say shit about them people kids, including saying go find your baby daddy. When Mel got pregnant, she was a whole married woman. So insinuating that her daughter has a different father is still speaking about her children. Period. I agree. The footage that we saw today does show it seemed like Martel was trying to walk away. It do seem like the Scotts did not want them to walk away and kept going at him. But again, that's my point in saying how you have all this big, huge family, and then we have Martel and Mel, who in this situation was Team Holt. Team Holt. Because they were going against people who were speaking about their kids. And the good thing about it is I agree with this. Once we see what the producers show us, because we YouTubers have the live footage of what happened then, we can see what they, left out. Because that was the crazy part. Because stuff was calm before the fact. You know what I'm saying? Stuff was calm before the fact. And the fact that I love the fact that I see names in the chat back then that's in the chat now. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact of the matter, so much happened that we caught it live, and we can now see what they could possibly take out, because you can't take out the fact that we heard Maurice and Marceau yelling and fussing and cussing in the background. We see that Mel's point was, I'm going to check somebody who was speaking about my kids. And even seeing Wanda, who at the time acted as if, it wasn't her, it was more Mel. Because again, we also had Miss Wanda live. Because Wanda also went live after the situation. So we had Mel live on her phone. We had Stormy live on her phone. We had Miss Wanda phone recorded in her pocket, and then her coming on later with a live on her phone. So that's why I'm going to put on my video that is everybody's live. And of course, me talking through it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If I thought of, I should have kept all the shit, but I did not. Again, that was months and months ago. But, it's all going to play again. And so for them to try to make it seem as if, let me see if we can see what Miss Wanda's saying. Hold on.
We went to track.
No, they talking about Melanie.
I know. I'm listening. I know what you're saying. Well, I'm just telling them we run the track. They talk about us anyway. We ain't having that. We not having that. Sorry.
I came on to talk to y'all about Love and Marriage Huntsville, but of course I got somebody in the car with me, so I can't talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville because everything I say, he gonna talk over me. Okay, so I thought that I would get in where I fit in. Okay, but I cannot.
What size shoes you wear then? What size shoes?
Again, we will rewatch that all later. Anyway, y'all, it is getting late. We are done with the show. Okay, with the show. I will be live tomorrow night around 8:30 because there's no Housewives tomorrow. So yeah, because I've been on YouTube, so I do feel like with these next couple episodes, Wanda will probably pop back up and say this or that. And when Wanda do, we will come back around here, okay, and watch Wanda live, a live watch along or whatever. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I will talk to y'all tomorrow for a gossip foolishness chat around 8 p.m. tomorrow. Next Saturday, y'all know we be around here and all this stuff. I gotta find the photos of stuff from the BT Awards. I don't know why they recorded shit early. The stuff don't even air till Tuesday. But yeah, tomorrow will be a whole little shenanigans, foolishness, fashion, and stuff. Okay, but I want y'all to be sure to subscribe to my channel. Put them whole JayBird. Do not forget to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. To like the video, okay, share the video, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I love you all. Be good, be safe. I gotta go. Peace.